Alright, well, here we go. So, in lieu of what I'm not happy with yesterday, let's do something different today. I know I've done Skullgirls vids and stuff like that, you know, little tiny things here and there. I really do enjoy fighting games a lot, and I recently kind of, well, I guess as recently as this game came out, wanted to start getting a little more into playing them again. I had some plans to get a lot better at Skullgirls before EVO, so I could go there and play that and have fun and stuff, because EVO comes to where I live every year and all that jazz. So instead, I'm just playing some Street Fighter V because it's a lot of fun. I was, like I said yesterday, I wasn't too thrilled with the episode that I put out, so... Or I guess I did it yesterday. I don't know when this is going to come out. Largely because I don't know how big this particular video is going to be. The premise of this video... Oh, screw it. Let's see here. The premise of this video is to keep playing until I hit silver. I'm fairly close as it is, but depending on, you know, my win-loss rate and all that fun stuff, it could take a little while. Ah, crap. Alright, well, I hurt my neck. That was fun. We'll see how that plays out in a second then.
Whatever it takes to defeat him.
Okay, yeah, that sucked. Oh, there it is. Anyway. Oh, there we go. So, I'm going to stop recording when I hit silver. That's at 2000 LP, which is just, I guess, ladder points. And then... that's at 2000 LP. I'm at 1600 and change. But depending on who I play and how this goes, it could go either way. So we'll see. That is a little disgusting. Well, at this rate, I won't lose that many if I lose this guy, so we'll see. And give it our best shot.
Round one. Fight!
Alright, let's try and get this up here. Hey, Travis is here. Shit. Oh, damn. Well, that was sneaky.
It can't be over! Round two. Fight!
There we go. I'm seeing him out of LP above me, so I don't want to lose too many for this particular loss. And I'll try and be a little more talkative as I go. I have to deal with the fact that I wanted to warm up first. and now I've got a lot of adrenaline running in me, which makes me a tad jittery for a second. Like, you can kind of see my hands are a bit freaking out. I'm used to this, more or less, but it's been a while since I've done like live matches and stuff like that, where I would have this particular feeling going on, and I would have to suppress it and deal with it and play. So it takes a little while for me to get used to it and get it through my system to where I can get back to just playing regularly and not dropping my combos, which is why I like to go back into training mode once I hit these matches and just work on the same combos more or less over and over again just to make sure that my hands will get them correct. I think we'll just do rest. Yeah, that's all though. I like to sit here and mess with these, just do the same kind of combos over and over again, just make sure my hands have the buttons right. And then we just go to the next game, as soon as it's ready. I may have to take an aspirin or something, because I did seriously pull something in my neck just there. That's a great way to start your day. So let's see who we got today. Load times are horrendous, and people have bitched about this for a while now. So, yeah, anyway. I'm getting back into fighting games again because, well, a lot of reasons, and I probably won't discuss them right here on this particular episode right now. But the point is I'm going back to them. And we're doing this, which is fun, so... Oh, yeah, Mika. I'm terrible against Mika, and because it took so long to load, stuff didn't pull up ranks, which is good, because it makes me fight better, and I don't know what rank they are. Yeah, so let's do this. I'm usually pretty bad at this matchup. Just me specifically, not my character.
Fight!
There we go.
I suggest you stay. Round 2. Fight!
That's not what I wanted. There we go. There we go. That one a little better. So, anyway. Yeah, getting back into fighting games. I want to get other people into fighting games. I really enjoy it. The point of the show yesterday was supposed to talk more about that. That sucks for that guy. I didn't want to take his league. And the only way I know how to do this is talk about them in ways that make people interested in them. And I don't see a lot of people do that. A lot of the times when I see people talk about fighting games to people who don't play them is that they explain this, it's like a game of chess and yada yada yada, and everyone's got their pieces and things like that. or the game starts off. The best analogy people have so far is that it's, you know, you start off with your basic tools and it's like chess or like checkers, and you just kind of have basic pieces, and then it moves on and you get better and you find out you have more tools, and you end up playing a game more like chess where as you're playing the person, it's more like a dialogue between two people who are playing the game. There we go. Yeah, it's a dialogue between two players where you're trying to express yourselves to each other. It's the whole, all the different little tricks and stuff that people do. And that's all good and fun, but half the time the people who hear it don't really care, because a lot of them play, you know, like they'll play their various puzzle games or something, or you know, something to that effect. That's not the combo.
Time for battle.
Time for battle. And I can dig that whole thing. I obviously, when I play the game, I understand. Oh, there's the spot. There we are. So I am working something out of my neck, because I pulled it stretching before I decided to sit down. Probably going to take something in a minute here to handle that. But I don't know how to. In a lot of ways, I never know how to explain these games to people who don't play them a lot, and you know, I just want them to get interested and just watch it maybe and enjoy a little more. So in that regard, I want to start that show up, and I'll probably have a better second episode than that. For whatever reason here or there. Yay! No ranking things show up. I wish I could set this to default. I feel like people would actually enjoy that particular feature. I know I can just look away from the screen, but I like to see the matchup beforehand. Alright, so we're fighting Ryu. Let's go mess the path this over and then call it quits if /1 can hit it there. Or,
I will kill you.
You know, I'll run this way down the line.
Fight.
Whoops. So now I know how this guy likes to play a little better. I think.
Round 2. Fight. Slice you up.
That's bad. Oops, that's fucked up. This is what I mean by bad nerves. I can't do shit with my hands like this.
You lose.
So I should just throw in this guy more. Yeah, I lost a bunch of points for that because he was way lower ranked than me. So I've gained as many as 90 and I've lost as many as like 70 something. But it depends on you know, the split and where you're at. So you can gain a lot and you can lose a lot, and I started out higher than this, so I'm kind of in a bad spot. More or less. more or less. Considering I want to jump up to 2K. I gotta work on this combo though, because I'm dropping this a lot, so I'm gonna keep doing this until it's a consistent get. Because that should have just killed him. Okay, that's a little better.
Another fight is coming your way.
Alright, let's try again. Yeah, here we go. Another reader. See, this ain't that bad. You gotta love when the game doesn't show you rankings. No, I don't know if there's a setting for that. I really wish there was. I went looking for one, but didn't find it.
Round one.
Let's see what this guy does.
Fight.
Alright, so we can block cross-ups. Okay, so he's on me. Here we go. That's also bad. Alright.
It can't be over. Round two. Fight.
Whoops, not working. That's bad. Shit. Alright.
It can't be over. You lose.
I really gotta start rushing down Ryu's more. I can actually go through fireballs with that super too. I don't know why I'm not doing that either. Oh, and of course, I'm like way above me in ranking again. This is something everyone's complaining about a lot too, is the matchmaking. And that you can see that the spread is a little bit insane versus anyone within plus or minus 500. You end up usually with someone plus or minus 700 to 800. I just gotta play a little more solid than this. And make sure I win combos and stuff. Not like that though. That's not what I wanted at all. So I'm not 100% sure what else to talk about in playing fighting games. At least for people who want to get into them. Other than, I mean, there's all the usual questions that I've seen a lot of people ask. Like, do I need a stick? Do I not need a stick? How do I pick a main character? How do I... And then it gets more complicated from there, where it's like, how do I do, like, which specific combo or link or whatever. Oh, okay, I've got to take something for my neck. Let's just do that real quick. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Put something there. This will fix it. Okay. And in a lot of cases, I don't really agree with a lot of answers people give out. Some people say you should play Street Fighter starting with Ryu, which is usually a good idea with Street Fighter, because the entire game is kind of balanced around him. There we go, yeah. And no matches that entire time. That doesn't like. I gotta practice that one combo. Time for battle. Yeah, I don't agree with a lot of stuff people say about picking characters in a lot of cases. What I intend to do is just kind of run through the whole roster in training mode for 15 minutes apiece and see which character kind of clicks. Which one feels most natural, but then you can kind of run into the problem where maybe you can't do all the stuff with the character that you want to do, or you feel like maybe a little more practice put in would, yield something fun for you. But I guess you'd figure that out just by playing the character a little more. Stick versus pad, though, doesn't really matter much. I can play... Yay, Rashid. I can play on almost any peripheral you throw at me. I hate keyboard the most. It just doesn't feel right. I prefer stick for games like this. Like a 6-button fighter, I prefer a stick for, so I actually have 6 buttons.
Fight!
That was dumb. There we go. That's a little better. Not a lot of people react to that correctly. Whoops. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Bad. was just trying to chip him the whole time, so regardless of what hits in that case, there we go. Yeah, so stick versus like a pad or something like that. It really depends on the game. A game like MVC3, I can play on pad pretty well, largely because you don't need to know, or you don't need to have 6 buttons across the top very easily to play it in terms of, you know, like this punch, this punch, this punch, you know, this kick, this kick, this kick. Which makes it easier to play on a 4-button thing where it's just, you know, light, medium, heavy, and your special button. In that regard, I played a lot of Blaze Blue, with the same type of layout with a 4-button for a while. I eventually moved over to having a stick because it was easier to do a lot of the aerial stuff, like the air combos with the stick for me. Some characters are almost impossible to play on one or the other depending on whichever game you're talking about. Like a character like Carl in Blaze Blue is very hard to play on pad versus on stick. Or a character like Hilda in Soul Calibur 4 is kind of hard to play on stick versus pad. So it can go both ways. You can do your research and figure it out on your own on a per character basis if you want. But again, it's all about feel and how you're doing with the game. Just some examples. I think Smug, who plays Street Fighter, plays on pad. Snake Eyes, who plays Street Fighter, plays on pad. I think Wolfcron's another Street Fighter player that's notorious for playing on pad. It's funny, they say, like Wolfcron was winning a lot of tournaments for a while, I think it was, and they're just laughing at the fact that he keeps winning fight sticks for going to tournaments. I am. Alright, that's fun. And that's kind of the joke, is that he wins a lot of sticks he doesn't use. But I guess that's true of all those guys. They just gotta have these fight sticks they don't use.
Round 1. Fight!
A little better.
Round 2. Fight!
That was good. He's not stopping what I'm doing. Oh, other than that, I guess. That might kill me, actually. That was bad.
It can't be over!
So we'll see how this goes.
Final round. Fight!
I really gotta hit away from that super if I'm gonna chip it like that. Is you can just cancel out with a little kick thing. As much as he was blocking, he just let me get away with that. Hopefully I don't get him anymore. But that's another problem people have been having, where you keep fighting the same people over and over again. I don't even know how long I've been. Oh, I'm up to 30 minutes. What do you know? And I would apologize for not talking during matches, but if I try and talk during a match, I'm just gonna fall apart and not play well. So I try and just limit the talking to when I'm doing this stuff. A lot of damage.
Time for battle.
Time for battle. Here we go.
Another fight is coming your way.
So let's see this matchup. And I think when I come back from this match, I'll try and talk a little bit more about... we can go back into picking a main again, because I kind of glossed over it a little. But not really. I mean, it's really just preference with a lot of fighting games. You find the character that meshes well with how you want to play the game. In this case, I'm playing Nash pretty exclusively. I've dabbled in other characters to figure out combos for people I've been playing with, but... Okay. This is just silly. I may decline a couple matches and then come back after that. If this is going to be today.
Fight!
That was good.
It can't be over! Round 2.
Give me a bit better read on me now.
Fight!
You shouldn't do that kick move, by the way, if you're playing Rashid. I punish that with just fierce backhand every time. There's no way you can stop me from doing that.
Final round. Fight!
cross-ups. Maybe I'll either go to 2,000 points or an hour. We'll see. There's some dangers in fighting the same guy over and over again like this. Aside from the fact that I may be getting incrementally less and less points while he's, he stands to gain a lot more from beating me. So I'm playing a risk here because the longer I play him, the better he'll understand my playstyle, which is kind of neat. That's part of the dialogue thing. Playing best of one doesn't really do anything for anybody. I guess in the patch coming up, they're going to be releasing the chance to play, and they should just force it. 2 out of 3 sets for ranked. Like, both players have to agree to it. I would just kind of make it default. Let that rock. I'm gonna let 2 or 3 of these rock actually before we get back into it, just because I don't want to fight that guy again. So one more rock after this. Yeah, I don't know, picking mains. That's what I said I would talk about. Picking mains is, I don't know. I typically play zoning characters. I have a little bit of that with Nash. Guile's not out yet, so I can't play him do the same thing I usually do. I like to play Soul Calibur a lot more because the whole game is kind of a big who controls which zone of the screen type nonsense game. Based on weapon sizes, and that's a lot of fun for me. Oh, my eyes hurt. There we go. Oh, we got another match while I was sitting there. We'll take the next one. Just to try and get someone new here. Yay, cross-ups. Actually, yeah, I could talk about training and stuff. That'd be fun to talk about. Like why I'm sitting here in training mode doing the same stuff over and over again. It's a big part of playing fighting games is just having muscle memory for a lot of the basic stuff you need to do. Like knowing the timing and stuff like this is a combo. This is a combo. But as you can see, you can flub it if you push it too late. Like those look the same, but they're a little different because one's a little faster than the other. So it's about kind of learning your combos. So, until you can do them with the drop of a hat every time you need to. And you just practice them like this over and over and over again until you just kind of have them in your system where they need to be. Until you can do them just very consistently every single time until you don't have problems dropping them like I do when I start playing at the beginning of my day. Alright, so I got about 20 more minutes to get to 2K, which was the goal, but I don't know if I'll hit it. I do have some good replays here, though, and if there's a little more request, I can upload the replays from today. It just takes a while to edit them, or not edit them, but, get them recorded individually and throw them up. Oh, let's get my hair down. That would be nice. Apparently I would sleep my hair up. And we'll do a little clip at the end here. Oh yeah, Ash versus Chun.
If you stand in my way,
I will kill you.
Round one.
Yes.
Fight!
Ooh, that's good. Oh, I got that. Oh wow. Okay. So I'm getting rushed down right here by somebody who's just pushing a lot of buttons. So I need to start figuring out a counter hit setup or something I can do.
Round two. Fight!
Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. This guy I think is actually running quite a bit better than me. Oh, that's me dead. Yeah, this guy is probably.
You lose.
Yeah, what the hell? This is fun. This is what people mean by matchmaking. There's no reason I should run as someone that much higher than me. How much did I even lose for that? Like nothing? Jesus. I gotta look at my neutral game hold. Is all that is, I think. Because I do have a bunch of buttons I can use to beat people like that. But I'm not super good at Street Fighter either, so it's kind of expected for me to run as someone like that and get my ass beat. How many more matches can I do? Okay, let's do this.
Another fight is coming your way.
But the only way you get better at the game is by playing people who are usually better than you. You don't learn a whole lot from stomping people beneath your level. In many cases. Unless you have something very, very, very specific you're trying to learn from stomping someone like that. And just a heads up, I literally woke up and started recording this. So, I'm a tad groggy. And man, I hurt my neck. Alright. Chun-Li. So we'll see how I do here. Yay, me and my things and stuff. Oh man.
Round one. Fight! Get lost!
Yeah, this is a much different game. Like, he knows that this guy knows the buttons, he's just not using them at all. Yeah, you can't really beat jump-ins that are super deep like that.
Round two.
with just normal moves half the time. He's trying very hard to do that. That's bad. There we go.
You win.
I should have been paying attention to the last one. You can see their ranking more or less in the corner of their name. I was much closer to my level. So I guess I have about 2 more matches left, which isn't going to be really enough to get me to 2K. I would consider this progress, though. This thing in my neck is also really killing me, so I may just go hit the bath and watch some YouTube videos or something like that. Yay, fortitude. It's my favorite things to do. On a day off, for the most part, is just chill, watch some stuff, catch up on the contents, because most of my week is spent working and stuff like that. And if I play a few games, I'm happy, but it's hard for me to play games after work. I get so tired. Fight is coming your way. Yeah, we'll call this one the last one then. I think, because we're at 48 minutes already, and this will take another 5 or so. And then I'll just do a little outro. Oh, dang. Shucks. No, we'll do an actual last match, and then we'll close it out. And we'll drop a thing. I am genuinely interested, though, in what people want to know about fighting games in general. Like, I want to know what you like about them, what you don't like about them. I'm personally trying to drop a design document for a fighting game that I think is addressing a few key issues with fighting games, appealing to a slightly wider audience. And I'm taking notes from various things, actual fighting game communities and random people and game designers and all that fun stuff, as I go, to try and figure this kind of stuff out. If you have questions about fighting games, you can leave them in the comments. If you have comments about my gameplay, you can also leave them in the comments. You want to tell me I suck, that's fine. I know I do. If you have, if you want to tell me what you think about fighting games in general, what your favorite ones are, what your least favorite ones are, give me the reasons why. Let me know what's going on. Yay, Ken player. Hey, let me know. Let me hear your opinions and your thoughts and your stuff. We'll see how that rolls, man. But for now, let's fight this Ken player.
If you stand in my way, I will kill you. Come on, let's turn up the heat. Round 1. Fight. Get lost. Hadouken! Hadouken! Sonic! Sonic!
Alright.
I suggest you stay. Round 2. Fight.
It's bad, bad. What the hell? That was bad. I should have seen that throw coming. Alright, so
Final
let's do
round.
this.
Fight.
I got it. There we go. Alright. Oh, that was a good one.
Win.
Alright, so. Yay. Well, I got to level 22 with Nash. That's fun. Oh, he was like Ultra Bronze, a little higher than me. Alright, so let's go back here and let's kill that, and then we'll do the whole just a big version of me thing. 1779 is actually pretty good for me, so let's. Alright, so let's get this back on me for a second. Oh, my neck. That hurts. I got new lighting, by the way, so I can actually, you can see my face now, more or less. So, hi, everybody! Yeah, I mean, oh man, I have to use this crappier mic than my usual mic because of OBS doesn't really like or OBS or whatever doesn't like my webcam mic. Yeah, that's it. I want to hear your thoughts about fighting games at this point. I want to hear all the fun stuff that you guys like about them, all the stuff you hate about them, your favorite ones, your least favorite ones. Smash Brothers is a fighting game, so screw you if you think otherwise. You know, all that stuff. I mean, I've played a lot of fighting games, like a large percentage of them, from like Arcana Heart to Smash Brothers to Street Fighter to Guilty Gear, Mark of the Wolves, Samurai Showdown. Like, I've played bajillions of them. The Sonic Arcade Fighter. And yeah, I just want to know everyone else's thoughts. I love these games in a way that a lot of other people usually don't. Because everyone kind of sticks to their one game and really likes it. So yeah, leave your thoughts and comments down below and stuff. I'm doing this kind of in lieu of the episode yesterday, so you know, throw me your thoughts, throw me your opinions, let me know what you want to see from the show and stuff, and put it in the comments down there, or tweet at me, which will be in the description as well. That'll be great. Until then, you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you later.